Hi everyone. So today we're going to look at this package called FL charts to make charts. So we're going to make a bar chart in this video. So when the user enters data, so we can say they enter 23, then they get to add it to the chart. It shows the day and the user's numeric input. We can say 34. Then it adds for the second day as well, of which it's 34. So this package has other chart types, which is the line chart, the bar chart, of which we are currently using right here, and the pie chart as well. So I'm basically just going through how we can use the bar chart, and then in the next videos I can make for the line chart and the pie chart, then the scattered chart as well, then the radar chart. So with that being said, I think this can be used for business analytics and other financial numerics as well. And I hear some people use it in hospitals as well. And with that being said, let's get started. So to get everyone on the same page, what we have is I have a main dot returning the home screen. So I made a folder in the lib called home screen. Then in there, I made a file called home screen. Then it's just returning an app bar with title with text saying track your daily input. So we can refresh this so that we clear this and get started. So while that is clearing, what we have is just the app bar. Then I think we can style this a bit. We can just wrap this inside the center widget. Then we can give this text some color. Give it a white color. Then we can give this app bar a background color. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so far so good. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a list. So this is going to be a list of doubles. Then we're going to call it user values. The next, we're going to have a text editing controller. Then next, we're going to have a function that's going to perform the adding of the user input. We're going to call it add user values. Then in here, we're going to have an if statement to check if the input is empty. Sorry, controller. If it's not empty, then we're going to have a setState. Then inside this setState, we're going to parse the values. So we're going to say user values, of which is the list that we have on top there. Then we're going to add and what else? Let's close this. Then we can just clear the input after the users entered the values. Then in here, outside the body, outside the up bar, we're going to have a body. Then inside the body, we're going to have a column. Then the first child that we're going to have is a text field. Going to have a controller. Then an input decoration as well. Outline the input border. There was a typo here. Then we're going to wrap this inside a padding. Okay, this is what we have. So we can give it uh, some padding on top as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's what we have. Then the next thing that we're going to have is a button. So we're going to say elevated button, which is going to have an on pressed. Then when pressed, it should call this add user value function. Then the child is going to be a text saying add values. Then I think we can put some space here using a sized box. Say height, give it a height of 8. I think my PC is getting very slow. I need to close some programs. So this is what we have currently. Then from here, we're going to have the chart to display the data. But before we do that, I think we're going to have a condition. We're going to render these on a condition. Okay, so we're going to say, I think we're going to wrap this inside an expanded widget. Then we're going to have bar chart. But before we do that, we have to come here. We didn't install this package. So you just have to copy this. Then inside, you open up your terminal, then you paste it inside here. When you run that command, it will your dependencies, the package will show down here in the pubspec.yaml. So we're going to have a bar chart. Then we have to import this. And first, this has to be a child of the expanded. Then we just have to import this bar chart. Then inside this bar chart, we're going to have a bar group, bar chart data. Then inside here, we're going to have a bar group, which is going to say bar groups. Then in here, we're going to have user values dot as map dot entries. So we'll simply just map it. Then in here, we're going to return a bar chart of the bar chart group data. Okay, so the first thing it's going to take is the X values. Then it's going to have a bar road. Bar chart, road data. So this is where the data for the road is going to be. Then to y, this is going to have the y coordinate, this value. Then we're going to give it a color, dot red. Then this, we're going to clear all this in a minute. The red squiggles. So this is what we have. Then here we'll give it this. We're just going to take this to list. Okay, see, that clears up. Then here we made a mistake. We're supposed to say key. Okay. Okay, let's format this. Yeah, looks much better. So the next thing that we're going to have is the titles data. Then it's going to say FL. Then we're going to give it a bottom title. Then an axis. It will say side. Then we'll set that to true because this is the boolean. Then we're going to get the tile side titles. We're going to get the titles widget. Then we're going to have value. So we're going to say site titles. Then show titles, we set that to true. Then the next thing is we're going to get the titles. So get titles widget. Then here we're going to have a value and the meta. Then we're going to return a text. Saying day. So this is going to be value. Then we convert it to int. Then plus 1. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So let's try to format this. Okay, I think this should do it. Okay. Just wait for that to reload. So there you go. This is where we have in this tray to enter anything. 23. Then it gives us for the first day. Then the second day we can say 3. So this is how you can use these guys. And this is a bar chart, by the way. This is how we can use this. So we're working on the bar chart. Let's go back there to the README. So down in the README, what we have is the line chart, the bar chart, and the pie chart. And I kind of feel like I should do all these. Yeah, I think in the next video I'll do the pie chart. In the video that follows after that, I think I'll do the line chart. And these look fun as well. So that's what I had for you in this video, guys. And I hope you know you've learned how you can use this. So this was a basic example. And I don't know how complex the data that you want to work with might be, but this is more like an introductory step to using charts. So yeah, see you in the next video, guys.